All right, let's get right into it. The world of graphic design. It's going through something huge right now, and it's all because of AI. Today, we're going to explore how AI isn't just some new gadget. It's completely rewriting the playbook on how we learn design, how we teach it, and honestly, what it even means to be a designer anymore.
I mean, just look at this. This slide really nails the difference, right? Back in the day, becoming a designer meant years, and I mean years of mastering super complex software. It was a whole career path, a specialized skill. And now, a marketer, a small business owner, basically anyone, can type a few words into a prompt and get professional-looking visuals in like minutes. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a total shift in who holds the creative power.
Okay, so before we dive deeper into how AI is shaking all of this up, let's just get on the same page. Let's start with the absolute foundation. What are we even talking about when we say graphic design?
And here's the key thing to remember. Graphic design has a job to do. This is what separates it from art. Art is all about expression, right? But design is about communication. Its entire purpose is to take information, sometimes really complex stuff, and make it clear, make it understandable. And that has not changed.
And how does it do that job? Well, designers have this toolkit of core principles they've used forever. Things like balance, which makes a design feel solid and not chaotic. Contrast, so you can make the important parts pop. And hierarchy, which is just a fancy way of saying you're guiding the viewer's eye exactly where you want it to go. Honestly, you can think of these as the basic grammar of any visual language.
So knowing those principles used to be just the first step on a really long road. But now, that whole journey is being put on fast forward. It's not just faster, the entire map for how you learn to be a designer is being completely redrawn.
I mean, look, we've had game changers before, right? You had Gutenberg's printing press way back when, which opened up mass communication. Then in the 50s, the digital age gave us computers and Photoshop, which was mind-blowing. But what's happening today, this is something else entirely. It's not about giving the experts a slightly better paintbrush. It's about giving everyone the paintbrush.
And if you want proof, look no further than this. This quote is from an actual college course syllabus. And notice who it's for. Business and marketing students. It's not for art majors trying to become the next design legend. The goal has shifted. It's not about training a small elite group of specialists anymore. It's about giving a massive group of professionals the visual skills they need to do their jobs better. So how are they actually doing this? Well, the new courses aren't just, adding a little AI 101 lecture at the end of the semester. No way. They are weaving these AI tools right into the very fabric of the curriculum. It's a true power combo. And that means the toolkit looks totally different now. Forget spending all your time in the super heavy-duty Adobe suite. The new foundation is all about accessible tools, stuff like Canva and Adobe Express, and then you supercharge them with generative AI like Adobe Firefly. This is the new big three that lets you move fast and get things done.
Let me give you a really concrete example of how this works. In the past, if a student had a project, they might spend hours, maybe even days, just trying to find the right stock photo. But now, for an assignment called the Surreal Product Launch, they literally just type what they want. They can generate a perfect, totally original background from scratch, and then use AI to seamlessly add their product right into that scene. That whole bottleneck, that frustrating search for the right image, it's just gone.
Okay, this next part, this might be the wildest change of all. We're talking about exams. Forget multiple choice tests. The new final is what they're calling a living exam. A student literally has a conversation with an AI, like Gemini, that's playing the role of a client, giving them real-time feedback on their work. Then they use another AI that has all their course notes to search for design theory to back up their choices. It's not about what you memorized. It's about how you think, how you apply what you know, and how you defend your work. It's incredible. But, it's not all just fun and games and speedy tools. With all this new power comes a whole new set of really tricky ethical questions. And dealing with that, that's now a fundamental skill you have to learn.
And it all boils down to this really tough question. When do you have to say you used AI? I mean, is it okay to generate a simple background for an ad? Probably. But what if the AI generates the entire ad, the product, the slogan, everything? Suddenly, it gets murky. Where's the line? And who gets to draw it? These are the tough conversations students are having right now.
So to get them thinking like professionals, one of the big assignments is to actually write a corporate AI policy.
They have to think it through and decide, okay, here's when it's totally fine to use AI, like resizing something, and here's when we absolutely need to disclose it. But even more importantly, they have to learn to spot the real-world business risks, things like accidentally infringing on a copyright or the AI producing biased results. This is all about building that professional judgment you need to survive in this new world.
All right, so let's put it all together. You've got these super accessible tools, you've got AI baked into the learning process, and you've got this new focus on ethical training. So what does this all mean? What does the future of a creative professional even look like? Well, for one thing, it looks fast, really fast. Look at that number, 16. That's 16 weeks, a single college semester. And in that time, a marketing student, not a design student, a marketing student can now build a professional quality design portfolio. Just a few years ago, that would have taken a dedicated design student years to accomplish.
And we're not just talking about a folder full of pretty pictures. This final portfolio is the real deal. It's a live, working website. It's got a special gallery just to showcase their AI-generated art. It even has their published AI ethics policy right there for everyone to see. And maybe most importantly, it includes their own reflections on how they use these tools to solve actual problems. It proves they don't just know how to make something look good, they understand the whole modern process.
Which brings us to the big, lingering question, doesn't it? If pretty much anyone can be a designer now, what's the new role for the professional? When the technical part gets this easy, maybe the real value shifts. Maybe it's less about mastering the software and more about strategy, about having good taste, and having the wisdom and critical judgment to guide these incredibly powerful tools. The only thing we know for sure is that the job will never be the same again.